Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a very exciting embarkation day. We are here in Vancouver, Canada, where we are getting ready to board the Disney Magic as she sets sail on her first ever season to Alaska. I am so excited to head on back over to Alaska. It has been 3 years since we visited that place. We got engaged in Alaska, and I'm so excited to head on back to that very spot and experience Alaska all over again. This is only the first part of a much bigger series where we are going to be setting sail not only on the Disney Magic to Alaska, but as soon as we're done with this sailing, we're going to head on down to Seattle where we're going to hop on board Anthem of the Seas with Royal Caribbean for another Alaska cruise. So that way we can give you guys a fair and honest review on both offerings to let you guys know which one is best for you, your family, and your budget. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves packed up in the room and head on downstairs and get this cruise started. First things first though, we gotta put on our luggage tags. We do have a couple more bags than usual because again, we are doing 2 cruises in this trip, but we have our pre-made luggage tags sent by Disney. We're in room 5520 in the forward part of the ship. Let's go ahead and slap these on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you guys want to know something funny? Take a look at our room number for this cruise on the Disney Magic, and then let's come over here. This bag, this foldy, we took on the transatlantic cruise with us, and take a look at the tag. The same exact room on the Fantasy though.
Same room number, not the room itself. If you watch that series, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. This room is definitely going to be a little different, but I'm excited to show it to you guys later for one specific reason. Before we head on out of here, I do want to mention, because I know people are going to ask, but we are staying at the Pinnacle Harborfront Hotel here in Vancouver. It's about a 10-minute walk away from the port area itself. And honestly, I really like this place. It was nice. It definitely was a bit more on the expensive side, but definitely nowhere near as expensive as the Pan Pacific Hotel that's right at the port. Poor Nugget. What has she got done to you?
Got a handle from my bag, and then I clipped it so that it pulled it tight so that he doesn't fall off.
Interesting. Okay, so the family has met up outside. We have all of our stuff with us, and it's only about a 10-minute walk to the port, so we're gonna go ahead and save a little bit of money because Uber is surge pricing right now, and we're gonna walk on down there. We showed you the entire walk in yesterday's video, so if you wanna look at it, go back to that. I'm gonna need both of my hands, so I'll see you guys when we get to the port. And take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it, not even a 10-minute walk later. The Disney Magic here in Vancouver doing her Alaska sailings. Absolutely fantastic. I do wish this fuel barge wasn't here just for photo purposes, but I get it, you need fuel. So totally fine. But yeah, we basically came from this direction over here behind the convention center, and there's a big teardrop over here, and you can come down this way and get a nice photo of the ship either before your cruise or after the cruise. But we're gonna be heading on inside over here to check in and drop off our bags and everything else. We just gotta go up this little hill right here. But yeah, I highly recommend, if you guys have time in the morning, make your way down here to Canada Place on the other side of the convention center and get your pictures and videos of the ship. Okay, so something that's a little bit different from the last time we were here is that when we made it to Canada Place and the Pinnacle, or not Pinnacle, the Pan Pacific Hotel, they're directing people with bags this way around that side next to the ship. So as opposed to going down to the car park level over here to drop off bags, we're going to the side. Very nice. This is something that I really like about the Port of Vancouver, is that you get so close to the ship. It is so wild. Like typically you're boarding the ship from a little bit lower, but you get a view of it from like mid-level over here. It's fantastic. Makes for some great photos. Okay, so we're continuing on this way and we're following the little cruise ship signs. They have staff that are directing us. Thank you. To the left, thank you. All right, we're inside and we just made it past our first port arrival check. Let's go ahead on inside the check-in hall. So it looks like we're also sharing a check-in hall with Silversea. Hello. Yep. Okay, so it looks like as soon as you walk in, we have a bag tag area. In case you don't already have your bag tags, you can get them written out. If you already have your bag tags, you can just go ahead and drop your stuff off over here. Hello. There's one. Let me get this bag off. Yeah. And 2.
And you have your passport on you on your bag.
Yes, we have our passports. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the bag tags were on that side of the wall, and now we're on this side in the main check-in hall. Let's go ahead and get ourselves signed in. Okay, so once you finish the check-in process, they give you a little wristband, and this is what's gonna get you past border protection and security. Ooh, Disney Magic. You're looking a little rusty, girl. What the heck? You need a good paint job. Oh, good Lord. But anyways, it's a good opportunity to get a picture of the sign. It's really fun. So once you get your fancy wristband, they're gonna direct you back outside, and there's gonna be a little barrier over here, and you're gonna follow the sidewalk all the way down to the escalators to go downstairs. Okay, so I think this is as far as I can take you guys with the camera, so I'm gonna put you away. Okay, security and immigration was extremely easy, and it's actually pretty dead here. I'm very surprised. They definitely are sticking to those port arrival times, and they're holding people back, so just make sure you guys are aware of that. You're not even gonna be able to drop off your bags early from what it looks like. Things might change, but from what it looks like, you're not able to even drop off your bags early because they check your port arrival time for that one as well. But we made it past security. That was easy. And immigration, you no longer have to talk to an agent unless there's something wrong, because they do facial recognition now. So just like if you're getting off of a cruise in Florida or anywhere in the United States for that matter, they scan your face and you're good. You don't have to talk to anybody. So it was an absolute breeze, and I absolutely loved it. So we have made it inside the holding area now. They have not started boarding yet. It is currently going on 11:20 right now. So we'll see how long it takes before they start boarding. We're in boarding group 2, so we'll head on inside and go ahead and get this adventure started. Okay, so it just crossed 11:30 and they just boarded the family of the day, and concierge guests are standing up and getting ready to go. Not bad at all.
May we have your attention, please? Disney Cruise Line would like to invite all guests in boarding group 1 to please proceed to the boarding area. Please be prepared to present a boarding pass for each member of your party. Guests in other boarding groups are kindly asked to remain seated or continue to enjoy the cruise terminal until your boarding group number has been announced.
All right, current time is 11:40 and group 2 has been called to board. Let's go ahead on over. I also love that we get to board the ship outside. The temperatures here are typically always really nice, so it's never too hot to board outside. It's really nice. What's going on, guys? Editing Adrian here. Unfortunately, this is not going to be the only time that you see me in this video because I am going to need to explain something a little bit later, but you guys will get to that soon. But anyways, I forgot to say, if you guys are excited for this back-to-back Alaska series, then please help us out by leaving a like on the video. It is honestly one of the best ways that you can help out the channel for free. It lets YouTube know that the videos are good, and it helps push it out to more people. It would really help us out if you did that. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss a second of either series, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are so close to hitting 100,000 subscribers. I can feel it. I feel it. If we lock in, I really feel like we could hit it by the end of the year. So please help us out by hitting that subscribe button. Also, if you guys want early and ad-free access to just about every video in this Alaska series, then go ahead and hit that join button down below or go into the description and become a Patreon member today. Every tier gets early and ad-free access to the videos, and higher tiers get a couple more exclusives as well. Also, one last thing. In my last Disney Dream series over Valentine's Day, we did a giveaway in that video. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of this video to find out who the giveaway winner is. Plus, we're going to be doing another giveaway, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Vasquez family.
Thank you so much. Hello. Oh, Mickey. Hello.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Star family.
Oh, I love it. Gosh, it feels so good to be back. This ship is so small. I will say, it is so wild going from the Disney Adventure, which is Disney's newest and biggest ship, to the Magic, which is Disney's oldest and smallest ship. Such a difference. But you know what? As much as I enjoyed the adventure, nothing beats the OGs. Nothing beats the classics and how it feels and looks. So good. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start making our way towards the aft of the ship. We're gonna have lunch at Cabanas today, and the only reason why we're doing that is because we're nice and early on board, so it is not gonna be busy. A lot of folks are actually making their way over towards Rapunzel's, which is also open for lunch in case you want more of a sit-down service, but no, we're gonna take the elevator straight on up to Cabanas. On our way over to the aft elevators, we are passing by the Soul Cat Lounge. This is also where you're going to handle all of your dining reservation changes in case you're wanting to try and snag Palo or you want to make changes to your main dining room. You can go ahead and do that over here. I totally forgot how cartoonishly small these elevators are.
How many people does it say? It says we can fit
Yeah,
12.
you're blocking it. 4 people.
12.
With
it says
bags.
12.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't no 12 fitting in here.
No.
You have to line yourselves up perfectly. Everybody get like.
All right, we have made it up to deck 9, Cabanas. So, what are we asking?
Where are we having dinner?
Where are we having dinner?
I want Rapunzel, so I'm going to say Rapunzel's. We're manifesting Rapunzel's, because then we get to eat there 3 times.
Okay, I'm manifesting animators, only because I want to see Sorcerer Mickey on the first night. It's magical.
Anyway, anybody else?
I said animators.
Animators.
Is that what the shirts change?
They used to, unfortunately not anymore. But yes.
Let's see. Whatever the last one is, I'll take the last one.
Lumiere's?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Mandatory muster drill. Rapunzel's!
Oh, we have 3 Rapunzels. Excellent.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, we're going to have fun. Now, let's head on inside Cabanas.
Sail a wave party at 7:45.
Oh, it's still Sail a Wave. Okay, that was another question that we had. All right, let's head on inside Cabanas. This, I think, is Coda's favorite version of Cabanas, only because of all the Nemo characters on the walls over here. Hello, how are you? Oh my goodness, we have all the good food, and look at how empty it is over here, and also how small. Good lord. Going from the adventure to the magic is quite a culture shock. It is wild. We have all the food over here, carving station. We have our peel and eat shrimp over here. Oh, it is gorgeous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lunch has been served. Babe, what did you get?
I got some of the pork lo mein, the chicken fried that rice, some salmon, the mushroom pasta, I think it was, some olives. I promise there's cheese under the pesto, and prosciutto, and shrimp.
Excellent, excellent. I opted for a salad. I also have some steak, some of the pork lo mein. I went to the carving station, got some of the roast beef. I have a chicken tender. I have some broccoli and some shrimp. And yeah, I couldn't find the tiny little bowls on first inspection, but Coda did,
So let me get this straight. You found the honey mustard,
yes.
not the little bowls?
No.
The little bowls are next to the honey mustard.
Well, we all know I'm blind. It's fine. So while we're here inside Cabanas and we're enjoying some drinks, it got me remembering a new policy change that Disney is implementing by the time you guys are watching this video. So, early this morning it came out that Disney is updating its alcohol policy on board, where you used to be able to bring 2 bottles of wine per person on board. They are now changing that to you're only allowed to bring 1 bottle of wine on board per person. But to kind of, counter that negative aspects, they are lowering the corkage fee. It was $29 and they're lowering it to $20. So I've already seen quite a few mixed opinions about this online, but I did want to let you guys know about this change before you guys get on your next Disney cruise, in case you guys are the type of people who like to bring your own wine on board. And also, it should be worth noting that the beer policy hasn't changed. That you can still bring the 6-pack of beer. That's totally fine. Something else I wanted to bring up is that I was perusing the Navigator app, and we were going through and looking at all the different activities. Mickey's Sail Away Party is still on board the Disney Magic at the time of filming this video. We did get confirmation that they are in the process of swapping out all of the Sail Away parties across the fleet and making them like what you see on the Wish class. So it's going to be the Let's Set Sail on a Wish show that they're transitioning over. I know they're already doing it on the Fantasy and the Dream, I think. I know it's on one of those cruise ships, and they are going to be bringing them over to the Wonder and Magic, but on the Magic, it's still the old school Sail Away Party. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. The Sail Away Party is at 7:45 tonight, as opposed to being as soon as we start setting sail. The last time we were in Alaska, the Sail Away Party was at about 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish, and we got to watch it as we were sailing underneath the Lionsgate Bridge. They're not doing that anymore. It's going to be in the evening. I have no idea why they changed it to that, but over the last couple of years that we haven't been to Alaska, I've seen other people showing the Sail Away Party being at night. So it's going to be a very interesting change of pace and a very interesting environment change. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to show you guys that later. Can we also take a second to talk about just how empty it is in here right now? It's going on 1:10 in the afternoon right now, and this is how empty Cabanas is. This is insane. I mean, maybe it's just been a while since I've been on the Magic or the Wonder, but I am not used to seeing Cabanas this empty. Look at this. This is nuts. Okay, so let's go ahead on outside and do some exploring. Something I did want to point out is that on Alaska sailings, not only do they have towels out here, but they also have blankets out here, so that way you can bundle up when it's cold. Since there's no kids hanging around, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the splash pad. So there is a little kiddie splash pad over here and a little kids pool. You can see there's nobody in it right now, even though it's nice and warm outside. I'm very surprised that no one's taking advantage of the pools yet. But here's a splash pad. You can see we have some water buckets up here and a couple of other, spray machines. It's really nice. Definitely very popular when the ship is in like Galveston or Florida. And here we are in the main pool area at the center of the ship. This is a family pool. You can see we have the funnel vision over here, and we have the Aqua Dunk water drop slide. I'm very curious to see how this operates during Glacier Day when it's arguably the coldest day of the entire cruise. But again, not a whole lot of people out here. I'm very surprised. We have a hot tub right here, then we have another hot tub over here, and then we have the main pool which closes up to transform into a stage. Very, very cool. Okay, and speaking of crowd levels, we have made it to the forward part of the ship. This is the adults only pool area. And again, just take a look at how empty it is right now. I am shocked. It is really warm outside, actually. There's not a cloud in the sky. The sun is beating down, so it can get warm. Just because you're in Canada and going to Alaska doesn't mean that it's not capable of getting warm. So this is why people always tell you to bring layers, because there are some folks who we see walking around in like long sleeves and jeans, and they might be a little toasty. So make sure you pack warm. But yeah, just take a look at how empty this is. This is fantastic. All right, 1:30 on the dot. The staterooms have opened up. We are on deck 5, so let's go ahead and make our way down. Okay, so here we are at room 5520. This is very convenient. The elevators are literally right there. And we have an inside stateroom. That's what we paid for. However, this inside stateroom is a little bit different. Babe, do the honors. Well, what do we have here? A porthole? In an inside stateroom? What? So, guys, this is an inside stateroom. Hold up, we need to turn off this lady. Take a look at this, guys. Room 5520 is what some are calling a secret inside stateroom. After doing a little bit of research, we discovered that 5520 does in fact have a porthole, but it is sold as an inside stateroom because of the obstruction. But as you guys can see, the obstruction is really not that bad at all. We're still going to be able to look outside, and God willing, if we see any whales, we'll be able to spot them from our balcony as well. Absolutely incredible. Not bad at all. Babe, what do you think?
It'll be interesting.
It'll be very interesting. Yeah. And also, we need to talk about the smell. Like, it's not a bad smell, but it's just strong.
Yeah.
Whatever
the air is thick.
Whatever scent they got pumping into the hallway also made its way into the room. And unfortunately, Coda is very sensitive to some smells. And even like the Disney cruise ship scent boxes, like if those get strong enough, it bothers her. So we don't know if this is going to be like this the entire time. Thankfully, we do have a fan with us to help circulate the air a little bit. Maybe that'll help. But you might be in for a rough time this cruise. Yeah. And I apologize. And I apologize. But go ahead.
Okay. Let's make sure that this is our room and only our room.
They haven't seen that series yet. That was on Allure, right?
It was Allure.
So, yeah, they haven't seen that series yet.
When you watch it, you'll know. Pearl and platinum. It's on my card.
That doesn't mean it translates to the system. But anyways, let's go ahead and do a quick tour. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you guys a quick tour of this inside stateroom on the Disney Magic. So, over here, we have split bathrooms, which is fantastic. So this is our toilet light. And then all the other lights are turned on. So yeah, we have our toilet over here, sink, toilet. We have some storage on the side over here. I'm going to put in some B-roll, babe, so don't worry about it.
You can see in the mirror.
You can see in the mirror? Okay, so we have some storage over there and some towels. Hopefully, and I was just reminded of this earlier on Instagram, one of you guys said, hopefully no flooding toilets this time. And I completely forgot about that, so thank you so much for the reminder.
At least this time, at least now you know there's a drain. And why I was so nonchalant about, like, why are we freaking out?
I was freaking out because I didn't realize that there was a drain in the toilet room. But thankfully there is, and now we know why. So yeah, hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Over here we have our closet space. We have some hangers over here and space to put your suitcases. And it looks like we have a ladder, so there is a bunk bed over there that we'll be able to utilize. And then we have the rest of our closet space over here, including our life jackets up top over here. Moving on down, we have our laundry bag, safe, and some more storage. So that's really nice. Moving on down, we have our second bathroom over here, and this is going to be our shower room. So you guys can see the sink. We also have the shower right there. Not bad. Let's go ahead and continue on down. So yeah, we'll get into this stuff in just a little bit, but we have storage over here. Plenty of space to put clothing items, whatever you might need. There's a full-length mirror over here, which we love to see. There's also a trash can. And then we have our bed. Decent size. What?
The way Nuggets peeking over.
So yeah, decent sized bed. We have 2 outlets over here on this side. I don't know about the other side. I can't really see over there. There's 1 outlet?
Yes.
So that's so strange about how on some of the I don't know if that's the situation on the Wish class, but at least on the Dream and Fantasy, there's no outlets on one side of the bed. It's only on the one side of the bed that you get outlets. There's typically not anything on the other side. So that's a really good change and something that I like about at least this older class. So let's go ahead and get into this other side over here. So in this other half of the room, let's actually turn on this light over here. Yeah, there we go.
2 USB A's, 3, 4, 5 power ports.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Holy
and
cow.
a universal. Or is that just the hairdryer?
Yeah, that's it says hairdryer, but you can put a 2-prong in there. So yeah, that is wild. That's 5 outlets over here. That is nuts. Also,
and 2 USB A's. This is a nice desk. It's
a
huge.
Really nice desk. I really like this. This is nice. Plenty of space to spread out and plenty of room to do your work. We also have our mini fridge over here, and then we have some more storage, including hairdryer and our hot pad.
I really did think those were all just tiny drawers when you opened the one and it was huge. That was a genuine surprise there.
And then we have this drawer over here. Don't forget your free postcards and other letters. We have our room service cards over here. And then we have some more storage over here. And then last but not least, we have our couch, which will fold down into a bed if necessary. And then we have our bunk bed up here. So yeah, this is room 5520 on the Disney Magic. This is the forward part of the ship, secret inside stateroom that has a porthole. Honestly, like when I booked this room, I was imagining 2 of the smaller portholes kind of right next to each other. That's what I was thinking it was going to be. But having a massive porthole right here, it's honestly really nice, and we didn't have to pay the ocean view prices for this room. So a little bit of a hack for you guys if you're wanting to do an Alaskan cruise on a budget. I mean, they're expensive to begin with, but if you want to do it on a little bit more of a budget, you can still have a view. As long as you don't mind a couple of bars in the way, you should be fine.
So they have new Castaway Club stuff. Now, unfortunately for Adrian, he did not get the new Castaway Club lanyard, but that's fine. We've seen on other ships that they're still giving out the old Castaway Club merch, and we got the new of this. So this is what matters. He does have a now, again, normal pearl lanyard. We're going to have to talk to somebody, because I think this is the silver lanyard, but they updated the lanyard pouch.
Hold up, let me focus. There you go. Look at that. That's the new one.
It's definitely the new one. But from what I saw online, or remember seeing online, platinum's different. I think this is the silver. But I could not tell you what the platinum color is. But I think this is silver. So TBD on that one. But we have one of those. Mm-hmm. Now for the fun stuff. Let's get into the dust bag here. What do we pull out first? Okay, I think this is silver, so let's go silver to platinum.
Yeah, backpack first.
So, the new bag. And I know people are upset they wanted the beach tote, but this is the new backpack, so we're back to backpacks.
But I really like it.
It does feel better quality than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to feel a little cheaper, but it does feel really nice. And these are nice and squishy and padded. There's little logos on the zippers. I like this. I'm excited. Gold changed, but didn't. So it is still a wet dry bag, but it is a bit larger, I think.
Yes.
And it definitely does feel more like a wet bag. So keep the rest of your stuff dry, but the wet inside. But there's this. And again, still got the stuff on the logos and a button, so you can clip it to stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, like hang it off the side of your bag if you need to.
Very convenient.
I can see the pearl when I'm excited. So platinum in a twist of events here. Platinum gets the bottle or cup now, and it's got a little carrying case. So that's what that is. This is the lanyard, so you can clip it.
You want to hold it up? Look at that.
Let me take it out of the thing. So the little
wow.
leather thing says Castaway Club, and then the bottle also says Castaway Club.
Really nice.
My only gripe about it, I'm not the biggest fan of these tops, but that's a me problem. This is still really nice. Especially if we go like hiking on any of these excursions, or not in any of these ports. We go hiking in any of these ports. We have another bottle to take with us.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really nice. Handy, especially traveling to get here to Alaska. One less thing you have to pack, but you have to make sure you have room to take it back.
Yes, and I just realized we need to find room to take this stuff back. Oh no. I did not anticipate that.
That's okay, we don't get gifts on Royal. It's fine. It's not like we have 2 cruises worth of this to take back. So there's platinum. And it does say, if you're wondering, they did start labeling these. So gold, platinum. Now this one doesn't say pearl, but it is written like nice and shiny. So it's a travel blanket. Also, worst case scenario, we can take this, I think on flights you can take a pillow. Mm-hmm. So worst case, we just clip it to one of our bags.
Yeah.
Which, it's a Mickey.
Little Mickey clippy.
Clip. And it's got the logos on it. This could slide over your luggage handle. Mm-hmm. There's a little pouch. You could put your passports in it. And then, it's a blanket. This is never going to go back. You're just going to have to take my word for it, but it's a blanket in there. I'm not unfolding it.
Thank you.
But it does look like just a plain navy blanket. I don't know if there's any designs on it. If we're home while he's editing this video, we will unfold it and show you. If not,
just take our word for it.
Take our word for it.
But this is still really cool. I'm so excited that we at least got all of the brand new gifts. That's what I was worried about the most. I saw quite a few posts online of people who are on the Magic and Wonder who hadn't gotten these yet, and they were not too pleased. So I will take an old lanyard if it means that I get all the new stuff.
Yeah, and in the Magic's first cruise and even second Alaska cruise's defense, it came out of dry dock. So it's not like they put a ton of these on board before coming, because they still had a back stock, I'm sure, of the older stuff, which are still nice. I do kind of wish I had another beach tote, but that's fine. And I think we do have extra beach totes. So we did find some of the old Castaway Club merch, so that white tote bag, the other wet dry bag, and the towel in our storage unit. So we're going to do a giveaway for that at the end. So stick to the end, find the keyword, and you're going to end up commenting that down below. So stick with us till the end to find out if you want that old merch.
So we're making our way upstairs to Coda's parents' room, and we're going to explore that. But it's worth noting that the Disney Magic just came out of dry dock, and it looks like some of the carpets got refreshed. I don't know if they're just taking really good care of them, but we did hear that a lot of the carpets got a refresh, and they look really nice. Okay, so we're in room 7534. This is a stateroom with a veranda, and take a look at what they got. So they pre-ordered some stateroom gifts, and this is the set sail package where it comes with a couple of, what are those, pillowcases. We also have a towel over here. There's a little dangling banner thing. Really, really cool. And in case you guys are wondering what the love package looks like, we have a couple of robes over here. There's even a rose. They got some cloud and blue and some chocolates. Really nice. Also, we do have to order a cloud. Also, in case you guys do have CPAP machines and you do need some distilled water, they are able to provide that for you complimentary. So just bear that in mind. You just have to call guest services. They also have their stateroom gifts over here. Bathroom and closet situation are exactly the same to ours, so we don't need to worry about that. Beds over here. But I did want to show you guys the balcony over here. So hopefully we spend a lot of time out here. Yeah. So this is a room on the starboard side of the ship. We have a good view of Canada Place over here and all the guests that are still waiting to board. So remember how I showed you guys it was pretty much empty? Look at all these folks down here. There are still quite a few people who are waiting to board the ship. So it's going to get busier and busier. Really, really nice. This is going to be fantastic for glacier viewing or for the days at sea where we're passing by all the mountains. We'll be hanging out here a lot. So I think it's fair to say that this is the true strategy for doing an Alaska cruise. Pay for the cheapest room and have your in-laws splurge on the veranda, and then you could take advantage of that. Okay, so we made it back to our stateroom for just a little bit to go ahead and start unpacking with our personal items that we have. We still haven't gotten our checked bags yet, but we did get confirmation from our stateroom host that the smell that we have is one of their chemical sprays that they use to kind of like
get the BO out of the room.
Yeah, it's just meant to make the room smell good, and he apologized for the smell. He knows that it's really strong, but we can see like some of the spray spots on the coffee table down here, like a couple of droplets, like that's the smell. So he says that the smell is going to go away after like a day or two, but just like for the time being, for embarkation day, to make sure the room smells good, they have that. So just be aware of that in case you guys are sensitive to the smells. It's going to be like that for a little over a day. All right, it is muster drill time. Unfortunately, we're still having to all meet up. We are muster station G, so we are outside. We're coming one deck down to deck 4. Here's the Walt Disney Theater. We're going outside over here. So the great thing about Sail Away Party being later on in the evening is that there's no rush to go from your muster station all the way up to the top deck. You don't have to fight the crowds for anything. It's very chill. Very reminiscent of when we had the E-Muster on Disney Cruise Line where we didn't have to rush at all. Honestly, fantastic. I wish more Disney cruises did that, but we're not going to get that lucky. But for right now, we're going to enjoy it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I ran downstairs to start the time lapse, and we have officially started setting sail from Vancouver. You can see we're passing by Stanley Park right now. That's where we were yesterday, right by that little lighthouse right there. So in case you guys are ever here after your cruise and you want to watch it sail away for the next sailing, you can head on over there and check it on out. But we have made our way to the forward of the ship and we're waiting to sail under the Lionsgate Bridge right now. The unfortunate downside to us being on the forward part of the ship is that the horns are right here. So when we get close to the bridge, we're gonna get wrecked by those horns and I'm not gonna be able to plug my ears. So it's a little unfortunate, but you know what? It's worth it for the video. Here it comes, quickly approaching the Lionsgate Bridge. I'm hoping that they make an announcement before they blow our eardrums out. Now, fun fact for you guys, if you're familiar with the Final Destination series, this bridge is actually where they filmed one of the opening disaster scenes in, I believe, the Final Destination movie? I remember seeing it in theaters. The bridge collapses. Here we go, guys. I'm surprised there's no horn. We would have blown it by now. But still, look at that. Oh my goodness.
Wow, we are Jason.
Wow. There they are. There it is. I was waiting for it and it still startled me. You know, it is a shame. You can definitely tell that the Disney Magic is an old girl. There are certain areas of the ship that are looking a little worse for wear. And it's a shame because it just came out of a dry dock too. So these are things that they could have touched up with just a little bit of paint and it would look so much nicer. All right, Disney Cruise Line tradition. What do we got, babe?
On Disney Cruise Line, it's a pina colada. Royal Caribbean, it's a lava flow.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
The pina colada with raspberry. And this one, he actually put raspberry, is that rum? Raspberry rum in it. So there's not like a floater on it, but there's raspberry flavored rum, not plain rum.
Yeah, so this one's gonna be really good. All right, Coda says this is really good, so let me go ahead and give it a try.
Sweeter than normal.
Definitely sweeter than normal. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. 10 out of 10. Probably one of the best pina coladas we've ever had. Honestly, that's really good. So they put what in it now?
Raspberry Bacardi.
Raspberry Bacardi. Make a note of that. Make a note of that so we can request it for next time, because that's delicious.
Yeah. Is this recording? Yeah, it's
No, not over here. It was further off. It was further off that way. Yeah, we saw a low flow spout. So we were lucky enough to find a PhotoPass photographer that was just casually walking around downstairs, and we asked him for some photos, and he said, yeah, sure, let's go up top over here. And so we had this whole space to ourselves. You guys already saw, and we had a nice photo section. And then in the middle of that, Coda saw a whale spout air in the water. And so now, oh yeah, I see it. I see it. It's over there. Hold on, let's go see. Just got to keep recording, and then whenever it pops up.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
I saw the whale.
He didn't dive down, so he's going to come back up in just a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Hold up. There it is.
And then when you see the tail, they're diving down, so you won't see them again.
It's so hard to translate what you see to pointing your camera in that direction.
Oh yeah, especially if you're zoomed in.
Look, there it goes again.
I don't see it.
Tail, 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 tail. No. Oh, wow. Right in front of us. Oh, look, there's one right here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, look at that. It's right here.
It's off center, but I got him.
You got him?
Oh, when she walked into that glass door at that party.
Alright guys, it is time for us to head on into the danger zone. The stores are getting ready to open and the lines have filled up. Oh my goodness. Found ya.
I just want to go to dinner.
Just trying to go to dinner?
Yeah, they have the collection with all the ships on it.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
We can check that out later. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, well, that was easily a mistake, but thankfully we don't really feel the need to rope drop any of the stores right now or any of the Alaska merch because this is our third Alaska cruise and a lot of the merch is very similar to what we had on our first time, so we don't necessarily need to do that right now. But fret not, we will make time to go into the stores a little bit later and show you guys everything that's on offer.
I better do it right now.
Are they ready to come in? Yeah, ready. They're ready to come in. Try to keep them quiet. Hear that? This, we're moving quiet. We do not want Rapunzel to find out about this. Do you understand? We're not ruining the surprise. All right, come on in!
Love it. Thank you so much.
Lots of other desserts to be working on. And I gotta say, they are very, very tasty.
Hello.
What other party we're gonna have? I can't believe it.
Love it. I'm with them. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rapunzel's Royal Table. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, we have made it to table 28 over here at Rapunzel's Royal Table. I apologize in advance for the lines. Hopefully the lights brighten up and the lines will go away. We got twins servers. What in the world? I'm seeing double. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Don't show to the immigration.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at what's at the table. We have these beautiful chalices over here. This is something that I really like about Rapunzel's and Tiana's is the fancy glassware that you get at the table. And then we have our little bread basket over here. And you can see it's Rapunzel and Flynn. Alrighty, we have received the menus for Rapunzel's Royal Table. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Okay, so I did what I could about the lines. I apologize, they're still kind of there. So we have, for small plates, we have a goat cheese and yellow beetroot tower, or red beet tower. We have a grilled knockwurst sausage. Our regional inspirations for Alaska, we have royal marinated salmon and a buttered green and white asparagus spears. We also have green lentil soup and Cornation mixed leaves. Then we have cream of spinach soup and West Coast lobster salad. And then we have our bread selection down here. Moving on over to our entrees, we have a portobello ravioli, a baked salmon fillet, carved oven roasted tom turkey breast, which is basically a Thanksgiving meal. We have a trio of veal, grilled fillet of turbot, and then we have a crisp pastry vegetable turnover. Then we have a falafel bowl, a grilled sirloin steak, and a chicken pita salad. And then we have our desserts down here as well. You guys can go ahead and pause to read that.
That's awfully sweet. Hello, everyone. All of my favorite people in one room. Where's
It's up to the house. Are you asking, princess? Come on, princess. You can't keep your guests waiting. I'm sure they'd love to meet you and wish you a happy birthday.
And I would love to meet with everybody as well. That should be fine for my first.
I'm sure he's fine. Come on, princess. Having a good night over here?
Absolutely.
Oh, he's straight to business.
Hi.
All right, here we go. Let's see some muscles.
It's a video.
Come on. Ready? Oh.
It's a moving
It's one of
portrait.
those, moving portraits?
Yeah, moving portrait.
All right. Why'd you put your muscles down?
They didn't have much to put up in the first place.
You're right. Don't embarrass yourself. All right, here we go. Let's see your muscles. Yeah. Oh. You were so right to chicken out of this. All right, let's see those muscles. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Love it. Thank you.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Let's see some jazz hands. There you go. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a chicken mash.
Almost.
You should have lived with that.
We're getting there. I was when she got here because I was shocked. I think she was pretty surprised. I didn't expect her to come in that way. I know. She's coming a front door like we all did. It's not normal. I know. Just like her, she's not normal, but you know what? I love her. You have your own Rapunzel. Yes, definitely. Are you a princess?
Yes.
She's my princess. You're gonna make me rush to my buckets. Enjoy our feast, my friend. Thank you. I'll stay good for the day. Absolutely.
It's gonna be amazing, you know?
I
You're
hope
always
so.
just fine. Can we get pictures?
Okay, hopefully it worked.
And that looks pretty good too. Oh my gosh, I hope you'll have the best night tonight.
Thank you. Yep.
Then I'll shred the baby sketch, take the time, sew a dress, and I'll be really good. If I have some back there, I'll be locked up more. I'm sure you can swing somewhere. Then I'll brush and brush my hair. In the same place I've always been. And I'll keep wondering, and will my life begin?
So unfortunately, our table placement isn't quite the best for Rapunzel's royal table, but you know what? It's totally fine. We've dined here before, and we had a fantastic table in the past. You guys can go back to some of our previous magic videos to watch more in-depth video of what the celebration all entails. But that was a fantastic interaction with Hook Hand. Now, one thing that I want to remind you guys is that when you're inside Rapunzel's royal table, make sure you look around the restaurant for all the hidden pascals. Do you remember how many there are? I thought it was 6 as well. I think there's 6. We're going to confirm with our wait staff. But yeah, make sure you walk around the restaurant and try and find them all. Some of them are pretty tricky. All right, appetizers have arrived. We have the knockwurst sausage over here. And then I also went for the salmon. You guys already know, when it comes to Alaska cruises, you can get salmon every single day, and I am going to demolish it all. All right, desserts have arrived. I opted for the sweetbread in the frying pan. Babe, what did you get?
The Mother Gothel chocolate forest cake.
Ah, okay. Looks really tasty. And then we also have the creme brulee cheesecake. There you go.
Alright, who's celebrating a birthday tonight? Okay, what about this week? This month? Okay, is anyone celebrating a birthday this year? And finally, my days are not just believers. No, they are not. But despite my evil look, and my temper, and my heart, all they care to be a complicated. Get to see me on the stage, for it goes hard. It will have the essence of this thing. Yet I'd rather be called that we don't calculate calculatively. No, 'cause they don't get inside of that dream. He's got a dream. He's got a dream.
This is definitely one of the more incredible parts of an Alaskan cruise, is that every time you look outside, it's different scenery. And it just gets better and better as the cruise progresses. It's incredible. Okay, so before we go to the sail away party, I need to go back to the room. Now, there's a very good chance that our room host has already turned down the room and we have a towel animal. I'm going to go on record and I am going to say dinosaur. I'm gonna say dinosaur. Let's go ahead and let's see. Okay, turn on cabin entrance. Oh, it's a penguin. I should have expected that for an Alaska cruise. Oh, yay, my fan has arrived. Thank God. But yeah, look at that. We have a little penguin. All right, we have made it to the top deck and we are ready for sail away party. And you guys can tell, it's a little bit windy. Definitely a little bit chilly. And look at how many people are bundled up in their little blankets right now. That is way too funny. Holy cow. Okay, so remember when I said that you guys would see me again? Yeah, this is it. So I had the perfect spot for the sail away party. And you guys are going to see in a little bit. I started recording at the very beginning, but then my camera turned off mid-recording. And I have no idea why it happened. And it wouldn't turn back on. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I low-key started panicking about my camera because something similar happened to me in Singapore, but that was with the focus, but now the camera just turned off and wouldn't turn back on. So I am so sorry that I missed a good 99% of the sail away party because I was in the middle of freaking out over my camera. I left my spot to get away from people because I'm, trying to mess with my camera and I didn't want to, be a distraction to them. And when I finally got it to turn back on and start recording, it was already pretty much over. So I am so upset and so sorry that I don't have any real sail away footage for you guys. But we have seen the sail away party before in other videos, so you guys can go back to other Disney Magic series and see what the show looks like. But yeah, it was just a real bummer. Thankfully, I haven't had the problem since this happened. So, hopefully it's not a continuous thing. But yeah. Enjoy the rest of the video and the remaining footage that I have of the sail away party.
Are you guys ready to party? All right, Disney Magic, no matter where you are. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, Disney Magic!
Okay, so I made my way back downstairs and I'm meeting up with Coda and the family. There's a photo backdrop in the atrium that has Alaska on it, and on the side there's Coda and Kenai, and Coda really wants to get a photo with that. So I'm making my way over there now so we can go ahead and get a picture. Let me show you guys.
Look at the camera. See like that? Just pointing to Koda. And just 1, 2, and try to bring also Koda back. Koda.
Okay, so now that the second dinner seating has started, the gift shops should, in theory, be nice and empty. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the merchandise. It's a little dark.
Fit a puppy
Hold
in
up.
here.
You could fit a puppy in there? I don't think that's what that's for, babe.
It will be.
It will be?
Yeah.
How much is that?
This one's $70, but there's nothing on the back.
What in
but
the
it's
world?
a quarter zip with a pocket. The other one
I don't know about
is
that.
$99. And I don't know how I feel about the texture.
They got weapons over here. Look at this. You could nail somebody with this.
Fill it up with water?
Yeah, I nail someone with that. Good lord. But take a look at the design. It's really cool. It's got Alaska on it, and where is it? There's the orca over there. Iceberg. All right, so what do we got over here?
So I did a quick walkthrough earlier. It was still a little crazy, but this is like a full zip sweatshirt. It's not the heaviest, but it is nice and soft. It says Disney Cruise Line Alaska, and this is like the, I guess, the character design for the year.
Wow.
And like there's a fox. Pluto's doing his job.
I was about to say, is that a fox? It looked like a fire, but yeah, I guess that's a fox. You can see the eyes poking through the log over there. Yeah, that is very cool. Is that felt or velvet?
Like velvet, yeah.
That is interesting. We also have an Alaska long sleeve shirt over here. I would say it's like rainbow, but it's not like a rainbow.
It's the same one that matches that.
Yeah, it matches that, but it's not like rainbow, if that makes any sense. Still really nice though. And then we have another.
The $100 one.
Oh, $100?
Yes.
I mean, it's comfy, but not $100 comfy.
I'm not sold on the textures, because this is very blanket.
Yeah.
Very soft, very blanket. And then this is more cotton up top. I do like the collar being the blanket material is really nice. But it's cute.
So it's kind of Spirit Jersey-esque.
Yeah, it is Spirit Jersey brand, but not like the Spirit Jersey.
Gotcha, yeah.
I do like it. It is very cute. And then it's got little pockets here too.
It is cute, but it's definitely not $100 cute.
Yeah, that's the drawback.
Yeah, we'll wait for some friends to take us to Cast Connection, and maybe, we'll get that for next time around. We also have another Disney Cruise Line long sleeve with Alaska on the back.
I wish it was a little thicker.
Yeah. Again, layers is the name of the game when it comes to Alaska, so this will be a nice base layer. And then, let's see, we have another
like
quarter zip over here. Or is that quarter zip? I don't even know if
That's
that's...
a quarter zip,
Okay. And then we have the Alaska logo on the side. And then anything on the back?
Nope.
Nothing
Just
on the
a plain-
back. That's boring.
Plain jacket.
And then, we know these are very popular. We
I'm
have
surprised they're still here.
the Mickey and Minnie plushes in their Alaska outfits. Sup? We do have Alaska blankets over here in case you guys are curious. Here's a look at the pins. Let me see if I can focus on that. There you go. What you got over here?
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan?
Not a fan. But it's like those mitten glove things.
Want to hold it steady real quick? Huh. Very interesting.
And you got a little mitten. Cover your fingers. But I don't. Let me show you why. I'm not the biggest fan of these. The design is cute, and I can fix it if I really need these. I can't get this off. Okay, so the reason I don't care for these the most. Look at this tag.
Oh my God! They're hiding a CVS receipt in there. What the heck?
I put my hand in there and I was like, "What is that?"
Oh my God! No, Disney, come on, man.
You could definitely easily cut this. It's not one of those tearaway ones, which is fine because you're gonna wreck the yarn. We're just gonna tuck that back in there and put these bad boys down.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And then we also have some beanies over here.
Doesn't have the poofle.
Doesn't not have the poofle, but you know what? It'll keep your head warm, and it's got the Disney Cruise Line logo on it, which is really nice. And then these are the Alaska ears. They're very fuzzy, and they have little earmuffs. I don't know about those.
Yeah, they're a little floppy for my taste, but that means they would pack nicely because then you have to worry about bending them.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have our mini ears over here. These look like her Alaska outfits.
Oh, that's
really fluffy and cute. It almost looks like they skinned Chewbacca for this. But anyways, we also have some fuzzy socks over here in case you guys are interested in that design. And then what's
Can you
this?
see this? It's like snow-capped mountains, little icebergs floating around, and I'm going to call this a generic Disney ship. It's obviously the Wonder, there's no drop slide, but they did Photoshop out Disney Wonder off of this.
Yeah.
But that's still really pretty. I like that picture.
Yeah. I've used that photo as a thumbnail before.
It's a very pretty picture that apparently I
Easily
couldn't get
Googleable. And then I'd like to point out that we also have the all-ship design over here. Very similar to what we saw in Singapore. They do have that line of merchandise here, but Coda has something to say about it.
I've got a gripe. Now, this is just me being picky. I would like to point out that this side came first, and then these were the second ships in the class.
Okay.
Okay? So I wish it was mirrored, so Magic, Wonder, Dream, Fantasy, Wish, and then why is the treasure like, so it would be in my brain,
yeah.
Wish, Treasure, Destiny, Adventure.
Well, wasn't the Destiny supposed to come out first before the treasure?
Destiny was supposed to come out first.
Okay, so
I don't care. This is the way. This is the way it was released. It's not even numerical order. If these were in numerical order by project number, that would be one thing.
Like a clock almost?
No. Because like, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So even if it.
Oh, okay.
Wish
So you
would
meant
have
like
to
that.
be over here. So it would have to be Wish, Destiny, then Treasure, Adventure. Mm-hmm. Like for it to be in like numerical order number.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like order, like purchase order number.
Mm-hmm.
This is cute.
Easily distracted.
Oh, it's even got the back on the background, but you're not supposed to see that.
Yeah.
Boo. And they have this. So now we need to collect all these.
I don't know
and make
about
our
that.
own on the fridge in the proper order.
Okay.
Tickles my brain.
So what I'm hearing is that we're definitely getting you on the adventure sometime soon.
No. Maybe.
Maybe. Also, can we talk about this? I really like this for some reason. It's like a little, what do you call it? Message in a bottle type thing, but except it's a ship.
In a bottle?
Yeah, it's a ship in a bottle.
Have you not seen those pirate ships in bottles?
I have. It's very interesting, but the first thing that came to my mind was a message in the bottle, but it's really nice. Okay, just so I don't bore you guys with too much merchandise all in one video, we're gonna split it up between Whitecaps, which is what I'm in now, and Mickey's main sale behind us in a different video. But let's go ahead and show this. So we have another hoodie over here, and take a look at that. The zipper pull says established in 1998. That is when the Disney Magic first set sail. Oh my gosh, wait, hold up, look at this. If I can get this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then you have the beefy adventure down there. This is really cool, I like this. We have a very thin sweater over here. It's a very interesting material. It's like a dry fit material. But anyways, you can see we have a Disney cruise ship on the front, and anything on the back? Nope, nothing. We also have a visor over here with all the different ships on it. That's really cool. Same design on a regular baseball cap. We have a t-shirt over here that's got a little pocket with the Disney Cruise Line logo. And we have the all-ship design on the back. Really cool. I wish that was on the front, but you know what? It's fine. We have an art print over here of that design. And then we even have, what in the name of Carlton is this? So we have the Disney Cruise Line logo in the front and nothing on the back. What in the world? Okay, anyways. Yeah, this thing's probably like 200 bucks. Nope, it's actually 70 bucks. Very interesting. Still not worth it though. Cool, but not worth it. And then we have our Disney Magic Spirit jerseys over here. in the new design. It's really cool. Now, I do really like that they're coming out with all of these t-shirts with the cruise ship logos on them, but the material is way too thin. They'll stretch out way too easily. Like, you can even tell the neckline on this thing is huge. So yeah, this is just not a material that I would like. If they had this design on a different material shirt, then 100% it would be a purchase for me. And then along this back wall over here, we have a lot of other Disney Cruise Line merchandise that I have shown off in other videos, both on the Disney Adventure and on the Disney Dream from earlier this year. So nothing too crazy. Look at these really long shirts. Are these like for women? Because this is really long. I mean, this is a XXX, but Jesus, this is huge. I do low-key really like this Disney Cruise Line windbreaker. It's got the sleeves that can lock up over here with Velcro. That's the word I was looking for. And then there's also a hoodie on it too. No fun designs, but it's just really nice. It has the Disney Cruise Line logo over here. And of course, something that's very popular on these Alaska sailings is the Disney Cruise Line Helly Hansen sweaters. These things are heavy duty and they feel expensive, and most likely they are. Yeah, this is $200 for this sweater. It comes in white and it comes in like a navy blue.
Okay, I'm headed back to the room to drop some stuff off. Guess the towel animal. I'm gonna go. So this is an Alaska cruise. I'm gonna go penguin. Let's see. Yes! It's a penguin! Oh, he's gonna be upset I got that right.
Oh my gosh, guys, take a look at that. What a gorgeous sunset over here on our first night. We're not in Alaska yet, we're still in Canadian waters. But still, look at this. And can you guys just take a wild guess at what time it is right now? Like, I'll give you a second to process. Just take a wild guess. What time is it? It is currently 9:15 in the evening. What in the world? Alaska cruises are wild. We are so far up north, and it's only gonna get better.
The sun doesn't set up here.
Yeah, it is wild, but look at this. This is incredible. The colors, like, the camera is not doing it justice, unfortunately. I wish it could. But this is insane, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. It's going on 10:45 right now, almost 11 o'clock, so it has been a long one. Good Lord. Embarkation days are always crazy, and especially ones for Alaska. They are also very, very crazy. But you know what? We're here. We're excited. And we have a lot of Alaska content coming your way. So if you guys are excited for any of that, please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. And if you enjoyed any part of today's video, please help us out by leaving a like. So getting back to the giveaway. So when we were inside the gift shops, we picked up an extra special piece of Alaska merchandise that we're going to throw in. And it's going to be a secret, but there is going to be a secret piece of Alaska merch in this giveaway. So if you guys want to be entered into this giveaway for all the former Castaway Club stuff, plus the special Alaskan gift, leave the word magic down in the comment section below to let me know you guys made it to the end of the video. Of course, you guys have to be subscribed to the channel in order to be entered into this giveaway, and make sure you have that comment down below, and I will pick a winner at random. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.